Hi guys, it's Mehmet. Today I'm going to talk about my mental health. I think everybody knows that it's like a taboo subject to talk about. A lot of people suffer from it. Yeah, I go through a lot of like mood swings, that sort of thing, and I get into like states where I can't function. I cry, I get angry. And like you go to your doctors and they prescribe you like loads of medications, different tablets, and you just like, I don't want to keep taking all these tablets any longer. It's getting me ill. It's making me funny. I'm not I'm not well on these. And it's like, they will work, and you got to do this, you got to do that, and they refer you to like these counsellings and all that. And I've been offered counselling. I take it up, and I don't really get no help at all. They say that they can't help me. Uh, they just don't want to seem to help. Like they make out that they all help, and they don't. I went to CAMS, Mind. I can't really remember a lot of what they're called, but I've been referred to quite a lot by my GP, and I just don't get nowhere with my mental health. And it's all really started, I think, at a young age, um, probably when I was probably about 9. Um, yeah, I'll get into that. It's just like going back to and talking about all this, it just it's like really like upsetting. It like destroys me sometimes talking about it, but I'm gonna do it because I feel that I like just want to get it off my chest because I don't want to suffer anymore. I want to go back to normal and function as a normal human being. Like you see all these people and see all these people walking about laughing and joking. Deep down they feel like fucking shit. And yeah, but basically, um, it all started probably when I was probably about 9, 8, 9. Um, yeah, I was in primary school. I would never fit in. I was always either the big kid or the person that didn't really fit in at all. I was always strange looking to people. I would be called fat, ugly, and just really picking on, and to the extent where I would cry. There'd be bullies at school that would cut my hair with scissors, the prick stick glue in my hair, um, rip my hair, put chewing gum in my hair, and rip all my uniform. Like if anybody knows, like when you go in the school, you normally wear a uniform, and it's really expensive. Like we're talking like £45 for a jumper. This goes bloody on, and like back then it was really expensive. It was like my mum must have spent on the uniform alone probably about £300-400, including all the kit and all the sports stuff. Like when they do like gym, that sort of thing. Like we had to have their uniform with their logo. You know what I mean? And it would cost £300 to £400. It's a lot of money for school uniform. And I must have went through school uniform so much because it was it was damaged all the time, to the point where my mum like went to school and said, why is my kid's uniform all messed up? And they wouldn't give an answer, so they called me in and they told me what's the matter, and I said I'm being bullied. And then they always, I don't know, every school always says, oh, we have a non-bullying policy. We stop bullies, we don't condone bullying in our school, and all this. And it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. Oh, they get the bully and the person that they bullied into school, it makes it fucking worse. It really does. It doesn't teach them nothing. Because after that, then these bullies are like, oh, now you've grasped on us. We'll keep doing it and doing it. And that's what really happened to me. Like, I went in, I told the truth. I said I'm being bullied for no apparent reason. They called me horrible things. My uniform's being ripped by scissors and glue stick all over my uniform, where it was just like so hard to wash and clean, and really isn't really my mum's responsibility to keep paying out for this uniform, knowing that I've only worn it like a couple of days a week at school. You know what I mean? And it's like my uniform's getting so damaged. It would be like every week it would be damaged, and the school just didn't do nothing wrong, and the name calling got really out of hand, and I couldn't cope, and it got really out of hand when they started calling me gay. You know, oh, you're a gay puff, you're this, you're nothing, homo. And at the age that I was probably about 9. It's like, how the hell do you know all these words? You know what I mean? How do you know what a gay puff is? How do you know what a queer cunt is? You know what I mean? How do you know what 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 sort of things that gay people do? It's just horrible. Like at 9 years old, you're getting called gay puff, gay nonce. You know, it's just horrible. You don't know these words, and they're being so horrible about it. It's like I held in my sexuality for years. I was like, no, I'm straight. Leave me alone. I love girls, and they would just pick on me through it, and I couldn't cope. So I had been gay for a very long time, but people at school would just know that I'm gay. It would be like gay puff, and then it would be, oh, two men, it's not right with two men being together, it's sick, it's wrong. And I just didn't know what the fuck they were on about. I really didn't. It was like, now looking back at it, who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck if I'm gay? Gay, lesbian, straight, bi, trans, it doesn't matter. We're all fucking human beings. We're all fucking human beings. And it destroys me to this very day that people still attack people for being gay, trans, bi, lesbian. It's just horrible and wrong. Don't attack somebody with their sexuality, it's wrong. Or colour of their skin. It's wrong and it's immoral. You shouldn't be fucking doing it. You wouldn't like it if you were fucking judged based on whatever shit you want to fucking keep talking about. Like, whatever, at the end of it. You know? And then, yeah, if it weren't the students that were doing it, it was the parents, you know? Some of the things that I used to get called by the parents, like they would move their kids away from me and say, oh, don't go near the queer cunt, don't go near the gay, you know. And I was like 9 years old walking into the gate, and parents moving their kids away because they wouldn't want me near their kids or to talk with their kids because I was gay. And that really affected me. It was like I have no one to talk to, no one wants to help, I'm lonely, I'm all on my own. And now looking back at it, I was in a depressive state. I wouldn't do anything, I wouldn't talk to anybody, I would bottle it in. And that's where I was self-harming. And it was the most horriblest time of my life. Why would people say this horrible shit to me? Why ain't anybody helping me? Why? Why ain't anybody helping me? I've done nothing wrong. I'm a normal human being. All I just want to do is just go to school, earn an education, and that sort of thing. And they wouldn't allow me to do that. And it just destroyed me. And I knew, now looking back at it, I knew I was getting even worse over this shit, over the horribleness that they would call me, bully me, my self-esteem would go. And that's where I just started getting like pencils. It started like drawing on myself, like drawing little stars or animals on my arms. And then I'd just dig in that pencil and I'll just keep going at my skin until it bled. Because I couldn't cope. I couldn't cope any longer. I wanted to kill myself over it. I couldn't cope. I just wanted friends at school. I wanted to be like everybody else, go to school, play with their friends, do my homework, spend some time with people in the playground, and I couldn't because of it. Because of the amount of bullying and horribleness that I've received. It was just horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. And nobody would listen to me, only except my mum. And it would be, one day it was a really, really hot day, and I'll be sitting there wearing a bloody jumper, and my mum said, take off your jumper, it's really hot. And I was like, Mum, I'm fine. Mummy, you need to take your top off, it's boiling. I'm really, really worried about you, that you're going to get a heat stroke in this heat. And I was like, Mum, I'm fine. She was like, Mehmet, you need to take your jumper off, it is so boiling. Come on, baby, come on. Take your jumper off, sorry. And eventually I did it, and she saw my arms for the first time. And they were really, really badly cut through the pencil or the pens, and sometimes like the ruler. Like you used to get the rulers, and I used to dig it right in and stab my arm. Or the compass. I used to keep stabbing my arm because I couldn't cope. And my mum was like, oh my God, this is because of the bullying. I said, Mum, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I love you, please don't tell me off. And she just cried and cried and cried. And eventually she got onto the school, and she said, my son has scars all over his arms due to the fact that you have not done anything to do with the bullying. My son is in a great deal of pain, and you're not doing anything. My son has come into the school telling you that he's been bullied. Yes, you talk to the person that's been saying all these horrible things, but it's affecting my baby, and he's now cutting himself because he can't cope. And she said to them, I think it's best that I take my son out of school. I think it's best for me to take my son out of school. And that's when she took me out of the school, because I couldn't cope. And then she phoned up the doctors, got me an appointment, and they took me. And that's when, from probably age 9.5, I went to the doctors and they prescribed citalopram. And I was taking that citalopram. I was taking 20 milligrams of citalopram at age 9.5. I'm being honest, didn't do anything. I was still having anxiety. I wouldn't go out. I bottled everything up. I wouldn't talk to anybody. I had nobody to talk to. And yeah, my mum put me into another school, and it just got worse. It happened again. It happened again. The bullying, I just never fitted in. The people were just. My mum put me into a school where it was a bit posh, and it was just snobbery. If you didn't have this and you didn't have that, you wouldn't fit in. And it was like when people said, "Oh, have you got the latest this and have you got the latest that?" And if you said to them, "No, my mum can't afford it," they'll make fun out of you and say, "Well, you're a shit person. My mummy buys me this. My mummy buys me that." And it's like, now looking back at it, it's okay for you. My mum had to pay rent. My mum had to put food in the cupboards. She had to pay the bills. She was a single mother, and she had to work, pay tax, and clothe me, as well as herself, pay the bills, everything, you know, and work. You have to, anybody that works, you know that you have to either travel to work, you know you have to make sure you got your lunches, your meal, you know what I mean? You get my drift. And they saw me as a poor person. They're like, "Oh, you're poor. You're nothing." And I was like, mum, it might take my mum like 3 months to get the latest console, but once I get it, I feel like, oh, I'm the latest bitch. I got the latest console, and that's how I felt. But to them, it was like, it was not good enough. It was like, oh, if you haven't got it now, you don't fit in. And it was just horrible. It was like the boys were horrible, the girls were horrible. They were very bitchy, they were very rude. They'll call you ugly, fat. They would spit at you for no apparent reason, you know. And this school, I'm not going to mention the name, but it was supposed to be the best school in the area that I was living at the time. And it fucking weren't. It was the horrible people. There was loads of talk saying it was the best school, and really, it fucking ain't. Not when I went there. You know what I mean? Too much bullying, unbelievably. Like being called fat all the time, it has that negative effect. Fat, 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 fat. You know, it's gonna play on your mind. It's gonna sit with you for years and years and years. And it did. It sat with me for years and years and years. And I couldn't cope. I couldn't physically cope. And like, mind you, I only had like a year left. Or a year and a half, you know what I mean? I was like, I'll gun it out. And then I went to secondary school. I've met a lot of wonderful people at secondary school that got me, and I've made friends with them, and I've remained friends with them since. I may not see them as much as I love to, but we're on our social media, and they are the most wonderfulest people ever. Like they say wonderful things to me. They make me sane. And I met a wonderful young girl there that related to me and made me feel the most happiest. And I consider her as one of one of my friends, and I'm so happy that I've got somebody like her in my life. Well, in my life, yeah. To now and then talk. I know that she's just had a child, and I'm so happy and congratulations. And yeah, I'm so happy for you. And yeah, you kept me sane. You took me under your arm, and you gave me nothing but love and respect. And you told me that no matter what you are, fuck 'em, because you are a wonderful human being. And I'm so grateful for having you in my life. Thank you so much for being in my life. Keeping me fucking sane in this shit. And thank you so much. I couldn't have done it. Oh God, why am I fucking crying? I promised myself I won't cry on this video. But yeah, it was hard. It was hard to fit in. And people knowing that I was gay, and it was really, really hard. Because in secondary school, people getting into relationships, and I wasn't. Because I just felt like, oh, everybody's straight. Nobody's gay. Like, I'm the only one. I won't find anybody. And I didn't. I didn't. But I didn't let it affect me. But, like, when I got, like, year 7 was okay. Once I got to year 8 and year 9, that's when it went downhill. And I was bullied by the older ones. They would call me gay. There would always be this certain couple of students that were really horrible to me. For no apparent reason, they just took a dislike to me whatsoever, and I didn't do nothing. Didn't know who they were. They just didn't like me from the get-go. And yeah, they just hated me for no apparent reason. They threw me off a wall. Like, I was sitting down with my friend, and they pushed me over the wall, and they sprained my ankle over it. The teacher gave him detention and a 1 week off school for it. And yeah, it was horrible. I didn't do nothing wrong to this person, and if it weren't him that was doing it, it was his friend or whoever just wanted to be up its arse and join in and just thing. I know people say, oh, bullies only bully because they're the ones that are hurting deep down. I don't know. But why, if they're hurting that bad, they wouldn't make somebody physically fucking feel like shit all the time. I felt like fucking shit for fucking what was said to me. I may be gay, but I don't need to be drummed it in constantly, and being used homophobic abuse. It was horrible to be even called that and saying that it's wrong, it's sick, you should die. No, it's whatever people's opinions are on homophobic abuse or gays. You know, I love every single person as long as you treat me nice, treat me with respect, love me for me, talk to me nice. I'll talk to you nice, and I'll send you some love, everything. I'll give it to you 1,000,000%. You know, but if you're going to be horrible, I just don't want to be around you. If you're negative, I don't want to be around you. I've just decided that in my life to the point where I just don't want it anymore. But being young, when you're going through puberty, when you're just deciding who you are, you find out what you are, and discovering yourself, and it's so hard because there are people that drum it in your head saying it's wrong, it's sick, it's immoral, you should burn, you know, it's wrong, you know, fucking die, you sicko. It should be a man and a woman, not a man and a man, not a woman or a woman. It's sick. I always kept on getting that drummed in my head. It was sick. Being gay was sick. And that's why, to take the pain away, I would take a lot of tablets, a lot of citalopram. Like they say, I'll just take one. No, I remember being at school, I would take like 8 of them just to function, which would be these 20 milligrams, 8 of them. I'm on, what, 8 times 2? I'm on 160 milligrams of citalopram. So I'm fucking spaced out like a fucking kite. I'm fucking spaced out. I didn't concentrate. I didn't do my work. I didn't do anything. I was just so spaced out. I was in my own fucking world. I would be looking like this into people at school. I was like this. That's how bad it got. I was just spaced out all the time. I wasn't functioning. I wasn't doing anything. And yeah, and my mum's health got a scare. She had a scare of cancer, breast cancer. She had a scare. She found a lump on her breast, and at the time I was 10, 11, hearing that my mum told me, I've got a scare of cancer. It's on my breast, and it played with me. Like, hearing about cancer, I always just felt, oh, my mum's gonna die. My mum's gonna die. I can't. I'm 11. I'm 10, 11, I think, at the time. My mum's gonna fucking die. My mum's gonna die, and I'm gonna be without a mother. I was so scared. I was lonely. I thought I was gonna lose her, and I had no one to turn to. Only except my friend. And I told her, and I just broke down. I just broke the fuck down. I thought I was going to lose my mum. And that hit me so hard that I'll be honest, I stopped going to school. I bunked off. I wouldn't go to school. Because I couldn't cope. I just thought, I want to spend time with my mum while she's still here. Like, she kept the cancer sort of like away from me, but she told me, and she didn't want me to be upset. She didn't want me to cry. She didn't want me to be affected, but I was, because I thought I was going to lose her. And I know that she did chemotherapy. I knew she started losing her hair. I knew she was on pretty strong medication. And then she went back to hospital, and she found out she was that the cancer in her breast was smalling down. So we found out that it was getting a lot better. And yeah, it was getting better. She had to do a couple of chemotherapy, and she was in remission. She was in remission. And I'm so proud of her. And I just wanted to say that my mum was a lovely woman. She's the most fantastic mother ever, and I'm so glad that I've got her in my life to this day. Because she's one beautiful woman, and I'm so proud to have her as my mum and my friend. And yeah, she pulled through. She got all the old clear from cancer, from breast cancer. So yeah, I'm so proud. So yeah, I just stopped going, and I just didn't want to go back to school. I wanted to just care for my mum. I didn't care about school, and I didn't care about my grades. I didn't care about nothing. And so, spending time with my mum, she decided to teach me at home. So, yeah. So I got taught at home by my mum, and I left with no A levels or anything like that, no grades, and I don't really thankfully care, because I got to spend time with my mum, because life is just so fragile, and like you gotta live it like it's your last day, because you never know that you're gonna be here any longer. You could die tomorrow, and what the fuck have you got? At least you're with one of your, either your friends, your loved ones. Make sure you surround yourself with them, because you don't know when you're going to have to say goodbye. And God forbid that ever happens, because it is the most horriblest moment of your life to ever say goodbye to somebody. It really is. It's horrible. And mental health has just gone crazy. It's like you live each day like, I'm not on medication, I refuse to take it. It's just, I don't want to feel like a zombie. I don't want to feel sleepy all the time. I want to be me. And only in the past couple of years I've found me. And I'll be honest, I've been fucked up in the head by my ex-partner. I won't discuss it on this, but it's on a previous video if you want to watch it. I didn't give a full thing about him and what he did to me, but he also affected my mental health as well in a big way. And yeah, private matters that have happened in my life, being homeless is one, with my mum. Yeah, and there's so many wonderful people on Twitter, Instagram, TV even, that talk about mental health, and it's so amazing that there are some people that are coming forward and talking about their experiences. And I'd just like to say thank you so much for sending your love, your messages, everything, and even seeing it on Twitter. Like, it's just amazing. There's so many amazing people that talk about mental health and are just wonderful people, and it's like, you're just amazing when you talk about it. And yeah. So yeah. But yeah, I'm living life. I'm gonna try and stay happy, be positive that I bloody fucking can be. And yeah, just live your life like it's your last, because you never know when you're gonna be here. And just remember, if anybody tells you you can't, you fucking can, because you are. You are a fucking amazing person. And don't let anybody tell you otherwise, because you are the bestest, beautifulest, purest person to ever know yourself. And don't let anybody judge you, because you are your own human being. And I love you and I have respect for you. And if you want to keep in touch, follow my Twitter, follow my Instagram. And if you want to send me messages, please do. I love your love, and yeah, I love to build a relationship with you guys and meet up, have drinks, have coffees, have something to eat, and just get to know you a lot better if you want to with me. I'm a nice person, and yeah, sending you lots of love, and hopefully you have a wonderful day. Bye, guys.